So in regards to expectation, I just want to expound on that for a minute, and how expectations literally are what ruin us relationally. And, I myself, not growing up in a Christian family and coming from brokenness after brokenness after brokenness, and then for me to have the gift of grace and get to know God through my marriage and in my marriage, and getting to have a solid foundational marriage, and our kids to grow up with their story being they never not knew the Lord. That they were raised that way. And so therefore then my expectation on these kids was that you're not going to grow up like I did. You're not going to make the mistakes I did. You're not going to do the things I did, because you now know the Lord. I didn't know the Lord. So that was my excuse for why I walked so horribly and the things that I did and how bad they were. And so I placed this expectation of, but you know better, instead of allowing them to be human and to grow better and to learn better and to learn from their mistakes. It was as if now it's perfect because we know the Lord. And it's so silly, because why I'd put that on them or those around me. Now you know the Lord, and so you're perfect. And so, just thinking about where we've decided, because we're the Christian home, we've now all got it all together. And so when someone has a falling, and how do we deal with that, and what does that look like, and understanding that it's because we're human beings. And learning how to talk to others. And I'm just going to shift gears a little bit in that with our expectations, as well, is when they're just knowing you're right. Like, I know that you're not walking in the way that you should walk, and I know that I'm right in that. And so what do I do with that? Well, I let God be God. And he who begins the good work carries out to completion. And how many times I want to play Junior Holy Spirit. It's the truth, because I can see what's going on with you. And so, God, if there's an opportunity, praying to him to show me where I would get to speak that into their life. And if not, that's been brought to my sight, so I can pray for that person. And so I can really pray for them. And something that I think has saved my marriage, truly, is, God, you who began the good work in my husband is going to carry it out to completion. And it frees me up from having to be that for him or for anybody else. But not to shy away from speaking truth and love in the right timing, and later being able to sit down and go, hey, this is what I'm thinking. And no one likes correction or redirection. And that's a falsity as well, because God disciplines those he loves. And we miss that. We think, oh, we're in trouble. Or I want to be able to have a relationship with someone. They can say, hi, I'm seeing this in your life, and it's kind of ugly. And wow, thank you. I'm going to pray about that. And getting to get to that level of relationship with people without the expectation of perfection.